I'm so very excited to have the opportunity to support Steve Rogers in this journey that he's taking people through to find their higher self in the work that they do and to manifest the dreams that they have wanted perhaps all their lives, or even more important, manifested today because they've learned something fresh along the way that's allowed them to become more and be more than they ever imagined possible. Steve has a remarkable method that's presented in this book that he shared with me and all of the people who have been touched throughout the world by his message, both in his keynote presentations and in his administration and management and entrepreneurship of some of the greatest brands in the world. I remember when he was helping support an organization that was one of Warren Buffett's noteworthy companies. And it says a lot about a man who loves people more than he loves profit. A man who believes that the only path to profit is through those people, that allows an individual and an organization and a team to rally around that common spirit that can only form when they believe that they're loved, supported, valued, admired, and respected. And that's something that he's done under the greatest stress, under the greatest challenge, and in circumstances that have been less ideal than you might imagine. I think sometimes when we see the work being done by great thought leaders and authors and executives like Steve, sometimes we think they come from privilege, that they have somehow had special access or a platform or the wind at their back, or that capacity to somehow have harnessed other people's money so that they wouldn't have to be at risk. Certainly Steve has, like so many of us, been able to create a life that matters by helping others create a life that matters, to help other people to find that higher mojo and that sense of purpose and passion that turns into performance. Because you see, one of the things that drives Steve and the work that he's going to share with you in this book is a whole sensibility of bringing the entire human experience into the impact that you can deliver for a company. Imagine that you could bring everything that you've known and done into a focus so that you could create a structure to manifest that next chapter in your life and in your work, in your relationships, and in the long-term legacy that you want to build. I think it's a sense of pride that I get, that I have the opportunity to meet with so many profoundly gifted entrepreneurs around the world. I've worked with the Virgin Group and Richard Branson as he has reinvented company after company with both a technology and a kind of sexy, fresh, youthful vibe. I've had the opportunity to work with new unicorns at Lyft and at Pinterest who, believe it or not, they created a whole business model around finding your passion and diving deep into it and commercializing that. What we're seeing here is a process that person after person who's touched by the methods that you'll see in this book have been able to transform in the true sense of the word and find a way forward that allows them to bring their whole self to that process. I can't wait for you to have a chance to dive into each page or even be able to jump back and forth when you need to be inspired in some specific capacity. And the way this book is organized makes that even more eminently possible by using technology that allows you to jump in and see videos, to feel connected with a concept, to revisit it over and over again. You don't have to worry about getting this in sequence. It's all about you finding the value. And that's why we've organized the book this way, and that's why Steve and his team have come together to bring what I think will be one of the most meaningful adventures you'll ever take in your career. And I look forward to hearing from you about how that journey has gone for all of you.